Hi everyone, welcome back in our journey through the Bible and as we draw wisdoms from the Bible for a flourishing life. Today's focus it's on the text from Matthew 5:14, and I hope you are able to open your Bible with me as well as we read from this text. It says Matthew 5. It says, "You are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hidden. Nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it gives light to all who are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven." Jesus tells us that we are the light of the world and encourages us to let our light shine before others. Now, I want us to explore this with a fresh perspective, considering light's properties of brightness, color, and temperature. Now, in this context, brightness sort of symbolizes a sound mind and intellectual clarity. Now, it's about being thoughtful, discerning, and wise in our decisions and in our interactions. Color, on the other hand, represents the diversity of our expression and set up the spirit of excellence that comes or must come with that. Now, it's sort of our unique contribution to the world, shining in different hues, if you will. Temperature, on the other hand, it's really about our ability to regulate our power, balancing how we ward off negative energy, negativity, demonic oppression, and evil spirit, and adjusting our intensity to impact others positively. Because the truth about it is that by the mere fact that you are light, you would make anyone that's conditioned to darkness uncomfortable. And so the temperature is just our ability to really regulate our power. Because I believe there are two ways that we can influence others and change the world. One is by being light, and the other is by being salt. Now, I might cover what Jesus meant by salt of the earth, the idea that we bring healing power, that we preserve a system, that we, have the capacity also to preserve and restore a system. Those are what salt means. Those are the understanding of the functions of salt. But light in itself has a radical presence. And so light, wherever it goes, it kind of brings a bit of tension. It dissipates darkness, essentially. And so being the light of the world is not just about being good. It's about being effective and intentional. Because brightness in our thinking helps us to navigate complex situations with clarity and wisdom. In fact, our color allows us to bring our unique perspectives and talents to the table in a way that really enhances the tapestries of our community. And regulating our temperature, on the other hand, kind of means knowing when to be gentle, when to have a warming presence, and when to be more intense with a guiding force. Now, it's really a delicate about power and gentleness in this sense. And so in many times, I think I've also experienced times when being this light was challenging. Sometimes to the point it's leading to misunderstanding and conflict. And in one of the cases has been like when I see people, I see potential. And sometimes I don't come in as a coach. I try to come in as a mentor, because being a coach and being a mentor is two different things. And for some people, you need to be patient with them. And before they've realized who they are and the potential that is within them, it might take them a decade or 2 decades to get there. But for me, I see potential easily. And sometimes even just merely trying to help people get there, it can be a challenge for most people, especially if the person in question is conditioned to darkness, to a system that is dark, to a way of thinking that it's dark and not forthright and not seeing the future. And so in such situations, there could be misunderstanding and conflict. But I think that standing up for what's right or bringing a different perspective is not always well received. And that's one of the things that we should know. But also there's a disposition of being light. But remember this, that being a light, it's not about seeking approval. It's about going about your Father's business. Of course, this is where being salt comes in to kind of balance out the intensity of light. But remember that it's also about fulfilling our role to illuminate and guide, even when it's tough and challenging. Because at the end of the day, we are the light of the world, and we cannot be hidden. God has called us for such a time as this, for an ultimate purpose best known to Him, that through our guidance and through our light, a generation can be saved. And so as you reflect on being the light of the world, I do want you to think about your brightness. Think about your color. Think about your temperature. How do you shine in your daily life? Yes, it might sometimes lead to friction, but remember, we are really called to be lights in a world that often prefers darkness. Look, it's easy to just be comfortable in darkness. It's easy to learn helplessness in a dark place. But God has called us to shine our light. Our light cannot be hidden. Shine on. And I'll see you on the next video for more insights from the Bible. Stay bright and bold. God bless you.